Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Pearson Edexcel International 4MB1/01R Mathematics B Paper 1R. This is June 2022 paper. Let us move to the question number 1. And the question number 1 says, calculate the value of this one, give your answer to a decimal to 5 significant figures. As a decimal, we require a decimal and 5 significant figures also, and keep in mind we have to follow the instruction of the question and provide answer as required. 2.89 over 12.3 minus 9.91. We will type in the calculator and this will be 2.89 over this will be 12.3 minus 9.91, and this will be equal to 289 over this will be 239, and in decimal if we provide this will be the decimal which we can write over here. This is 1.209205. 209205. This is the decimal. The complete numbers are this one, and up to 5 significant figures 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be, we can write this is approximately equal to 1.2092 and 5 significant figures, and this is what we have provided the answer. And next question, question number 2 says, the nth term of a sequence is given by 7 minus 4n. Determine whether minus 123 is a term of this sequence. Show your working clearly. So 7 minus 4n we will write equal to minus 123, and if we are getting n value as decimal, it means it will not be part of this sequence. So minus 4n is equal to minus 123 minus 7, and this will be equal to minus 123 minus 7 will be equal to minus 130. So n will be equal to minus 130 divided by minus 4. This will be divided by minus 4. So minus 4, and this is equal to 65 by 2, which in decimal format we can write 32.5. So this implies what? Not a part of the sequence, not a term of the sequence. So this is how we can figure out. Then next question number 3 is bearing question, and this question says diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows a position of two ports A and B. This is A and this is B, and the position of a ship C. The bearing of port B from port A is 133, this one, degrees, given that the C is due west of B. Due west of B means this is 90-degree angle. So this one is 90-degree angle given. Now they are saying calculate the value of x. So we can find the value of x. So we can draw 90-degree angle from here. So if I change the color, so this will be 90-degree angle, and this remaining angle will be 180. This angle will be 180 minus, basically 133 minus 90 degree, which is equal to 133 minus 90 will be equal to 43. So this angle is 43, and now we can figure out this is Z inverted Z. So this angle 43 will be equal to this angle X. So we can write X is equal to 43 degrees. So this is basically the value which we can easily figure out. And next is question number 4, and question number 4 says, without using a calculator and showing all your working clearly, calculate this. We have to calculate this mixed fraction. So give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form also. So we can solve this. First of all, 2 whole 7 by 10, we can write it as 2 into 10 will be 20, 20 plus 7 will be 27 by 10, and similarly 3 whole 5 by 9, we can write it as 9 3s are 27, 27 plus 5 will be 32, so 32 over 9. And now we can replace this multiplication, we can multiply them. So 27 over 10 multiplied by 32 over 9, and now cancellations, we can cancel 9 3s are 27 and 2 5s are 10 and 2 16s are 32, and this will be equal to 16 3s are 48 over this will be 5. And now we can change this into mixed fraction, 48 over 5, which we can divide. So 5 9s are 45, so 3, and we can rotate this, and this will be 9 whole 3 by 5, and this will be the final answer for this question. Hopefully you got this. Now we can move to question number 5. Question number 5 says make H as a subject, and this is the equation they have provided. This is 2h, we can copy this. 2h minus 6 is equal to 4g plus 2, and further we can rewrite it as 4g. We can take 2 common, so it will be g plus 1, and we can cancel this 2 with this 2, and we will get h minus 6 is equal to g plus 1. So h will be equal to g plus 1 plus 6, and h is equal to g plus 7. So this will be basically inside we have to write here 2, because 2 will be common, so 2g plus 1, so this will be 2g, and this will be 2g, and this will be the final answer. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 6, and the question number 6 says we have to solve the inequality, and this is the inequality provided, which we can rewrite as 3 minus 2x is less than 5 plus 6x. Now we can shift this minus 2x to other side and 5 to the other side, so it will be 3 minus 5 and less than 6x plus 2x. So this side will be 8x, and greater than, from this side it will be minus 2, and divide both sides by 8, and this side also by 8, and cancellations, and 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8, and our equation will be, this side will be x greater than minus 1 by 4. So this will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 7, here is a list of 6 numbers they have provided. Write down the 2 numbers in the list that are natural numbers. So natural numbers, if we see, natural numbers are which one? If we use calculator for this number, this will give us, if we type this one in calculator, root of 20 over root of 5, and this is giving us 2, which is a natural number, so we can write this, and under root 20 over under root 5, which is equal to 2, and 2 is a natural number. So our this will be natural number, and the next natural number will be what? If we cancel these, pi 4 by 9 is not a natural number, so we'll cancel this. This is a negative number, it will not be a natural number. and 2 raised to 4 over 4 square will be equal to, we can check this, it will be 2 raised to the power 4 over 4 squared is equal to 1. So this is also a natural number. So for we got these two natural numbers, and they are saying two numbers. So rest, this is also fraction, which is p over q format, rational number, and this one is also right. So we cannot take others, only these two will be taking. Our answer will be under root 20 over under root 5 and 2 raised to 4 over 4 square. These two will be our answers. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 8, and question number 8 says the diagram not accurately drawn. The diagram shows a right circular cylinder, a solid cylinder of diameter 8 centimeter and height 10 centimeter. Calculate to the nearest centimeter cube the volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder will be base area, which is this one. So base area we can find base area multiplied by height. So volume will be equal to pi r square into h, and pi r square, pi into r square means r will be half of radius, half of diameter, so it will be 4 squared multiplied by 10, and both are in centimeters, so this will be equal to pi multiplied by 4 squared multiplied by 10, and this is equal to 160 pi, and to the nearest centimeter answer we have to provide, so we'll take the decimal, and decimal value will be, this is equal to 502.65, this one, and we can round it to 503 and centimeter cube. This will be the answer for this question. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 10, and question number 10 says question number 9 basically, 1 second is equal to 10 raised by 6 microseconds. Change 4.5 into 10 raised by 14 microseconds into hours. Give your answer in standard form. So 4.5 into 10 raised by 14, these are microseconds. So microseconds we need to convert into seconds by this one, so we'll divide this, because microsecond is a smaller unit, so we'll be dividing by 10 raised to the power 6. And now these are what? These are not microseconds, these are seconds, but we require hours, so we will have to divide these seconds by 60 to get minutes. So now we have converted this into minutes, but we require hours, so we'll multiply by basically we will divide this by 60 to get hours. Now this will be finally hours, so we can write this as, if I write this one clearly, then we will be simplifying 10 raised by, this will be 3600, and this will be hours, and we can simplify by the help of calculator. Fraction 4.5 into 10 raised to the power will be 14, and divided by 10 raised to the power 6, and this will be multiplied by 3600, and this is equal to 125000. 125000. But as they are saying give your answer in standard form, so we have to provide answer in standard form, otherwise they will deduct 1 mark. So we can write this as, so this decimal we can move 1 2 3 4 and 5 digits, so it will be 1.25 into 10 raised to the power 5. This will be positive because we are moving decimal to the left. If we are moving decimal to the right, it will be negative. So this will be the final answer which we have provided. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 10, and the question number 10 says Patrick sells a painting for 557.75 euros. He makes a profit of 15% on the price he paid for the painting. Calculate the price Patrick paid for the painting. So 15% increment, we don't know the original price. This is basically reverse percentage question. So we can calculate 100 plus 15% of some amount which we don't know. We can take that amount as a x, but we know that this is equal to 557.75 euros. So this is what we know. Now we can find value of x. X will be equal to 557.75 divided by, we can shift this whole thing to the other side and it will go as denominator. So 100 plus 15 divided by 100, and this will be equal to, we can calculate this 557.75 over, this will be again fraction and it will be 100 plus this will be 15 over again 100 and bracket close, and this will give us 485 euros. So euros 485 was his price Patrick paid for painting is 485. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11, and question number 11 says here are the marks that Srinjoy scored in each of 7 tests. So these are basically the marks which he scored. A part, write down the mode of 7 marks. So mode will be what? Mode will be most repeating or most occurring. If we see 25 is repeating, so answer for A part will be 25. Now for B part, they are saying after taking an 8th test, Saranjoy's means marks for all 8 tests is 22.5. B part, calculate his marks for the 8th test. So we can solve, if we add all the tests, so total of 7 tests is equal to 21 plus 24 plus 25 plus 18 plus 28 plus 25, and we can move a little over here. So plus this will be 20, and we can calculate this 21 plus 24 plus 25 plus 18 plus 28 plus 25 and plus 20, and this is adding up to 161. So total of 7 is 121 and the mean of 8 tests. So total of 8 tests will be equal to what? Mean multiplied by 8, this is the mean, and multiply by 8 will be equal to 22.5 multiplied by 8 will be equal to 180. So the difference will be this the 8th test. So marks of 8th test will be equal to 180 minus 161, and this will be equal to 19. So 19 will be score for the 8th test. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 12, and the question number 12, A part says find the value of this one when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. So we have this 12xy minus 15y, and the value x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. We will replace these values in this given expression, and we will get 12. X value is 2 and y value is minus 3 minus 15 into y value is minus 3, and this will be equal to 12 into 2 into minus 3 minus 3 is equal to minus 72, and this will be plus 45, and this will be equal to plus 45 is equal to minus 27. So minus 27 will be answer for A part. And for B part, they're saying factorize completely. And B part, if we factorize 12xy minus 15y, we have to take the maximum common. The maximum which we can take common is what is 3 and y, and inside will be 4x minus 5. So this will be the final. We cannot factorize. This is done. Now question number 13. The diagram shows a trapezium. Diagram is not accurately drawn. The length of the parallel sides of the trapezium are 3x plus 2 centimeter and 2x minus 1 centimeter. This one and this one, these two are parallel sides, and the height of the trapezium is 4 centimeter. Given that the area of trapezium is 28, so area of trapezium is 28 centimeter square, and find the value of x. So we will apply the area of trapezium formula. Area will be equal to 1 by 2 into a plus b into h, and 1 by 2 into a value we can take one side, like for example 3x plus 2, and the other side is 2x minus 1, and h will be 4, and this we know area is equal to 28. So this will be our equation by the definition of the question. So we can cancel this 2 with this will be 2, and further this 2 we can cancel with this 14, and this will be equal to 3x plus 2x will be 5x. So 5x plus 2 minus 1 will be plus 1 is equal to 14. 5x is equal to 14 minus 1, which is equal to 13. So x is equal to 13 over 5. This will be the value which we can provide in decimal also. So if we check, 13 divided by 5 will be equal to 2.6 will be the decimal value. We can give answer this also, and this is done. Next we can move to the question number 14, construction question. And in this question they are saying the diagram shows a farmer's field that is in the shape of triangle ABC. This is A, this is B and C, and question 14. Now the farmer is going to grow carrots in the region of the field which is, number one condition is nearer to A than B. So it will be closer to A, closer to this point, and second condition is near to AB than AC. So we will first of all we will draw a bisector of AB, line bisector, and line bisector. How we can draw? We will keep our compass over here and make an arc. Roughly I'm making arc like this one, and arc like this side also, and from B also we'll make an arc like this and an arc like this, and then we will draw, this will be the line bisector. So we can draw line bisector, and after that nearer to AB than AC. So nearer to AB, nearer to this line then other line. So we will draw angle bisector. So to draw angle bisector we will be drawing, we'll keep compass at A and we will draw an arc like this, then we'll place compass over here and make an arc like this one, and then compass over here and make another arc, and like this one, then we will draw angle by sector. So if I change the arcs, because I'm just roughly drawing, hopefully you are understanding. So if I draw the angle bisector will be like this one. I'm trying to draw a little accurate this one. So this will be the angle bisector. Now the region which we want to shade is basically this region is what, which is closer to A and closer to AB than AC. So this will be the required area which we have shaded. Hopefully you understood this. Then they're saying use this for construction, and we have to label that area as T. So we can write here as T. This will be our area which is done. Now we can move to question number 15, and question number 15 says diagram is not accurately drawn. They have given the inequalities. Two inequalities are two basically equations of line are provided, and third one will be this x-axis. So they are saying the diagram shows part of the shaded in infinite region R, which has three straight boundary lines. Write down the three inequalities and define the shaded region R. So this shaded region R we have to identify, basically define that region by the inequalities. Now first inequality which we can mention is this x-axis is y is equal to 0 on x-axis, and the region which is more than upper region is this one, which is more than y is equal to 0. So first inequality which we can write is y is greater than equal to 0. Y greater than equal to, because it is solid line. This portion is solid line, so we are writing this as greater than equal to. Now we can check for this equation, which is line which is more than 15. So we require the upper region, and the upper region we can identify like this one. This is the upper region of this line. So our equation will be what? Our equation will be 3x plus y is greater than equal to 15. Instead of equal to, we will change to greater than equal to. Now the third equation of line is this one. So which is lesser than, we are taking the lesser than region, which we can identify lesser than region will be this one. So we are writing the equation which is y minus x is less than equal to 2, which is basically lower region, and this is how we can identify these equations. These are the three equations which were required. These are done. Hopefully you understood this. Now the next question number 16, and question number 16 says diagram not drawn accurately drawn. The diagram shows the square ACEF. ACEF is this square. Square, is having all sides equal. So we can write AC is equal to, all four sides are basically equal in measurement. So what is next question? Prove that a triangle ECB, triangle ECB is congruent to triangle ACD. So triangle ECB is which one? ECB, if we identify, ECB is this one. ECB is this one, and triangle ACD is which one? ACD if we identify ACD will be this triangle, so these two triangles we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. Now we can consider triangle ABC, so we can write in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, AC is equal to BC. So AC is equal to BC, and the reason is that ABC is equilateral triangle. So ABC, we are considering this ABC triangle, which is equilateral triangle. So we will write here, the reason will be equilateral triangle, equilateral triangle, and then we can write in triangle CDE, CDE, CD is equal to CE. CD is equal to CE, and the reason will remain same. This is also equilateral triangle. And the what else we can consider? We know that a right angle square is having right angles. So in triangle ADC or ACD, so we can write in triangle ACD, angle ACD will be equal to 90 plus 60, because each angle will be 60 degree. This will be 60 and this will be 60, and this angle will also be 60. So angle ACD will be equal to 90 degree plus 60 degree, which is equal to 150 degrees. And in triangle, the other triangle is ECB. So ECB, in triangle ECB, angle ECB is equal to, this is also 90 degree plus 60 degree, which is equal to 150 degree. So by side theorem, we can say that triangle ECB is congruent to triangle ACD. So this is what we were supposed to prove, and this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now the question number 17, rationalization question without using calculator and showing all your working, express this in the form of this one. So we will write the question: 4 minus 2 root 3 divided by root 3 plus 1, and we can rationalize mean whatever denominator will change sign and multiply and divide by the same. So this will be rationalization, and then we will be multiplying the numerators and denominators. So denominator we can, okay, so first we'll multiply 4 minus 2 root 3. This one will be multiplied by this one, and the denominator we can apply formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is the formula which we will apply on denominator. So it will be root 3 squared minus 1 squared, and this will be equal to 4 into under root 3. We will multiply this and we will get 4 root 3, then 4 will be multiplied by minus 1, so minus 4, minus 2 and root 3 will be multiplied by root 3, so it will be minus 2 into 3 will be 6, and then minus 2 root 3 multiplied by minus 1, so plus 2 root 3, and divided by square of root 3 will be 3 and square of 1 will be 1, and this will be equal to what? This will be 4 root 3 and plus 2 root 3 will be 6 root 3 and minus 10 and divided by will be 2, and further we can take 2 common from the numerator. Inside will be 3 root 3 and minus 5 and divided by 2, and we can cancel this 2 with 2, and our answer will be 3 root 3 3 root 3 minus 5. If we compare it with the requirement, which is a root 3 plus b, so a value will be 3, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 5. These will be the values which we are supposed to find. This is done. Now question number 18, and question number 18 is circle theorem question in the diagram P, Q, R. P is this, Q is this, and R is this one on a circle with center O. Center O is this one. PRS is a straight line and angle QRS is 118. Calculate in degrees the size of angle OQP. OQP is which angle? OQP is this angle which is required. Give your answer, give reasons for each stage of your working also. So first of all we can figure out this angle. I'll change the color. So this angle we can figure out, and this angle will be 180 minus 118 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 118 is equal to 62 degrees. We will write same for our working also. So we can write angle PRQ. PRQ is equal to 180 minus 118 degrees, which is equal to 62 degrees, and the reason is angle at a straight line. So angle at straight line add up to 180 degrees. So this is the reason which we have provided. Hopefully you are understanding. Now after this we can figure out this angle also. Which angle? Angle at the center. Angle at the center is always double of the angle at the circumference. So this angle will be double of 62 will be 124 degrees. So we'll say angle POQ. Angle POQ is equal to angle POQ is equal to 2 times 62 degrees, which is equal to 124 degrees. And the reason we can write angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. So this is the reason which we have provided. Now we got this angle, and OP is equal to OQ. We can write OP is equal to OQ because radii of same circle, and then we can say and these angles, these two sides are equal, so angle OPQ is equal to OQP. So angle OPQ is equal to angle OQP. OQP, and this will be equal to what? 180 minus 124, 180 minus 124 degrees and divided by 2, and this will be equal to 180 minus 124 and divided by 2 will be equal to 28 degrees. And we can write this is opposite angles of same side, opposite angles of uh, same sides. So we can write a reason for this one will be opposite angles, or we can write angles to same sized sides are equal. So this is the reason which we have, or you can write isosceles triangle. So this is done. Now we are basically angle which is required OQP is equal to 28. Angle OPQ is equal to 28 degrees. This is done. Now we can move to the question number 19, and question number 19 says the diagram not accurately drawn. In the diagram, A, B, C are points on the circle. A, B and C are points on the circle. Center O and radius is 6 meters. AD and CD are tangents to the circles. AD is this one and CD is this one. These two are tangents to the circle. OBD is a straight line such that angle ODC is equal to 24. So this is 24. Calculate the perimeter in meter to three significant figures of the shaded region. So perimeter of the shaded region, first of all, we require, and we can find basically angle is 24. We know this angle is 90 degree because tangent, and this angle will be equal to 90 minus 24. So we can figure out this angle will be 90 degree minus 24 is equal to 66 degrees. So we can write in triangle OCD angle OCD is equal to 90 degree, and angle COD is equal to 90 minus 24 degrees, and this is equal to 66 degrees. Now we have given this, so this implies what? This implies angle COA is equal to 66 degrees plus 66 degrees, which is equal to 66 plus 66 will be equal to 132 degrees. Now we got this, and ABC arc, we can find arc length. ABC arc length will be equal to L, which is equal to theta over 360. Arc length formula 2 pi r, and which is equal to 132 degrees divided by 360 into 2 pi, and r will be 6 meters. So this will be we can calculate this. This will be equal to the angle, yes, 132 over this will be 360 and multiply by 2 pi, and r will be 6, and this is equal to 22 over 5 pi. So in terms of pi I have taken because I don't want to lose the decimals. Now perimeter, for perimeter we require to add these two sides, AD and CD, but we don't have these two sides. So again we can consider this triangle. Which triangle we are considering? We are considering this triangle. We can find CD. So in triangle OCD, So we can write in triangle OCD, OC over CD will be tan of 24 degree. OC over OC over CD, yes, OC over CD is equal to tan of 24 degree, and OC is 6, so we can write 6. CD is equal to 6 over tan of 24 degrees, and this will be equal to 6 over tan of 24 degrees, and this is equal to 13.476. 13.476, this will be our value in meters. And now after CD we will be writing the perimeter, and perimeter is equal to what? Perimeter is equal to arc length, which is ABC arc. So ABC arc plus what else? We will be taking CD plus the other side is AD, which is also same. So AD, and this is equal to, we can write arc length will be 22 over 5 pi, plus this will be 13.476 plus again 13.476, and this will give us the answer. This number is already there, so we can multiply this by 2 and add what? Add 22 over 5, and this should be pi, and this is equal to 40.775. 40.775, and they are saying answer should be given in 3 significant figures, so we can write this as 40.8. 3 significant figures we have provided. This is done. Now we can move to question number 20, and question 20 says the incomplete table and incomplete histogram give information about the length of the time in minutes that each of 105 runners take to complete a half marathon. So these are basically the ranges provided, and these numbers are also given. None of 105 runners took longer than 190 minutes to complete the half marathon. So use this information and information in the histogram to complete the table. So we have to check the histogram. This is histogram, and for 0 to 70, 70 is this point. 0 to 70 are 35 people, so 70 will be this point. We can mark this as 70, and 35, so we know that frequency formula, we know frequency density is equal to frequency divided by class width, and we can calculate frequency is what? Frequency is 35. In this case 35 over class width is 70, so this will be equal to 1 by 2. So height, this one is 1 by 2 means 0.5, so we can take this side as 0.5. So if I take this one as 0.5, and then this will be 1, this will be 1.5, and this one we can take as 2, and this will be 2.5, up to the maximum is 2.5, so we can take up to 3. And next is what? So this is basically 0.5. we have taken this frequency density scale which was not provided. We got that scale. Now we can go ahead with the next one, which is 70 to 80. How many people are there from 70 to 80? So if we check, 70 to 80 is this, and height is 2.5. So height will be 70 to 80 will be, we can take 70 to 80 will be 10 multiply by 10 is the class width, so class width multiply by the frequency density. Class width multiply by frequency density will be frequency. So 10 multiply by 2.5, so this will be equal to 25. So 25 will be the number which we can write in the table which is provided over here. So this is basically 25 is the number. Next we can check for 80 to 90 is 10. So 80 to 90 we can write 80 to 90. 80 to 90 will be this one. So 80 to 90 we will be checking for the bar. So 80 to 90 will be 10. Width is 10 and divided by 10 we require the class, basically frequency is 10 and class width is 10, so height will be equal to 1. So this will be height. So we can take height from here. 1 will be up to this level. We can draw the bar, and this is basically, I'm filling this for your explanation. So this will be the bar, 80 to 90. Next we are having 90 to 110 is 15. 90 to 110 is 90 to 110 is this one, is 90 to 110 we can take, which is 90 to 110. We can change the color, so it will be 90 to 110, or how many, like it will be 20. Frequency is 15 and class width is 20, so this will be equal to 15 divided by 20 will be equal to 0.75. So 90 to 110, so this will be 0.75. We can take this height like up to 0.75. Bar we will be drawing, I will take different colors. So this one will be 0.75, and if we fill this one, this will be the bar. And next is what? Next is 110 to 130. So 110 to 130 will be this one. So 110 to 130 will be 20 into height is 0.25. So we can take 110 to 130 and height will be 0.25 multiply by class width, which is 20, and this will be equal to 0.25 multiplied by 20 is equal to 5. So this height, this will be, people will be 5, basically frequency will be 5. We can write here frequency will be 5. Now for 130 to 190 also we can check. 130 to 190 will be, 190 is up to this one. So 130 to 190 will be the remaining people. Basically we don't have the bar also, and we don't have this cumulative frequency, basically frequency table also. So we will add these frequencies and check how many are the total till here. So it will be 35 plus 25 plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 is equal to 90. So we can write 35 plus 25 plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 is equal to 90, but total runners are 105. So 105 minus 90 will be equal to 15. So this number will be 15, which we found. Now we can take this as this one height we need to find, and we can take this as 130 to 190, and class width will be 60. So 60 divided by something should be 15, so we'll divide by 1, so it will be, we can say 1 by 4 into 60 will be 15. So we can take the bar height as 0.25, and 0.25 will be this much height, which we can take. This will be 0.25, and this will be the bar which we have indicated over here. This will be 0.25. Now this is done. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 21. The points A and B are such that the coordinates of A are 3 and minus 2, and B is also given. Find the coordinates of B. So A part we can solve. We will take as B as, like for example, we can take as X and Y, and BA we have BA is given, which is equal to minus 1 and 4, and A is also given, which is 3 and 3 and minus 2. So we can find basically BA will be BA is equal to what? A minus B. So BA will be equal to 3 minus, we can write 3 minus x, so it will be 3 minus x, and minus 2 minus y. This will be our BA, and we know this is equal to this, so we will write equal to minus 1 and 4. So we can form the equation from here, and we can write this implies what? This implies 3 minus x is equal to minus 1. So x will be equal to 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4. This is what we got. And minus 2 minus y is equal to 4. So y will be equal to minus 2 minus 4, which is equal to minus 6. So y is equal to minus 6. We got these x and y values which were required in part A. And part B says the point C has coordinates m and n, where m is greater than 3. Given that a C mod is equal to 5, find the expression for m in terms of n. So AC mod is equal to 5. B part, if we solve B part, AC mod is equal to 5 is given. C is equal to what? C is mn, and A is what? A is given 3 and minus 2. So these values are provided. Now we can find AC. AC will be C coordinate m minus 3. Similarly n minus 2, this will be AC, and further we can take mod of AC. AC mod will be equal to, and this will be x coordinate m minus 3 squared plus n, and minus into minus will be plus, so n plus 2 squared, and this will be under root, this is the, and we know this is equal to 5, and further we can take square to get rid of this square root. M minus 3 squared plus n plus 2 squared is equal to 25, and we can shift basically n plus 2 to other side. And before that one, I just wanted to reduce the size so that we can utilize space better, and this is the readable size. Now we can shift basically n plus 2 to other side, and we will get m minus 3 squared is equal to 25 minus n plus 2 squared, and to get rid of this square we will take root on both sides, so m minus 3 is equal to plus minus, we can take basically this will be root of 25 minus n plus 2 squared, and this will be 3 also we can shift to the other side, so m is equal to 3. This will be 3 plus under root of 25 minus n plus 2 squared, and this is they are saying greater than 3 and exponential of n, so mod is positive, so we are not taking the negative value, so this will be our answer which is required. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 22, and question 22 says diagram is not accurately drawn, and this diagram is provided. The diagram shows cuboid ABCDEFGH in which AD is equal to 3, this is 3, DC is equal to, this expression is given for DC, and expression is given for AH also, and AH is basically this, and this is the expression for its value in centimeters, where x is greater than 0 and less than 3 over x. Given that the length of CH is L, where L is equal to K over this expression, and K is a positive integer, find the value of K, show your working clearly. So we will consider triangle ADC first of all, because we don't have AC, so we will be looking for AC, and we can take this triangle and we will be considering this triangle, and we will write in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, AC square will be equal to Pythagoras theorem we are applying, AC hypotenuse square. So AC square is equal to one side square which is 3 square plus the other side square which is root of 18x over, this will be 1 minus 2x, and we have to take square of this, and square root will cancel, and what we will get AC square is equal to 9, square of 3 will be 9, plus this will be 18x over 1 minus 2x, and we can take LCM of this, so it will be 1 minus 2x, and this will be 9 minus 18x and plus 18x, which we can cancel these two, and we will get this 9 over 1 minus 2x. This will be the value of AC square. Now we got AC square, and we can apply Pythagoras theorem on the other triangle. Which other triangle we are talking about? We are talking about this triangle. Now we have two sides, and we have hypotenuse, we have base, we can find CH, and CH is we can write AH square, again Pythagoras theorem, in triangle, and the triangle is ACH. So AH squared is equal to AC squared plus CH squared. So AC squared plus CH squared, this is Pythagoras theorem which we are applying, and now we can write AH CH square will be equal to what? CH square will be equal to AH square minus AC square, and similarly we can replace the values which we already have. AH value we have over here, AH is 6 over 3 minus 8x under root, so we can write 6 over 3 minus 8x, this will be root, and this one we have to take square, minus AC which we just found, we can write 9, or this is square already, so we will not be taking, so this is equal to CH square. Now we can take square on both sides, and this will be what basically will be opening this square in this case, so it will be 36 over this will be 3 minus 8x, and minus this will be 9 over 1 minus 2x, and we can take LCM, and LCM will be what? 3 minus 8x and 1 minus 2x. So 36 multiplied by this one, this will be resulting to 36 minus 72x, and 9 multiplied by this will be minus 9 will be multiplied by 3 will be minus 27, and then plus this will be 72x. So this will be our equation, and now we can cancel this plus and minus, and this will be equal to 36 minus 27 will be 9, so 9 over 3 minus 8x, and into 1 minus 2x. So if we compare this, they are saying this is root of this, basically this one k over this, L is equal to k over this. So we can say k is equal to 3, which is basically this is ch square value. So ch value will be equal to root of 9 will be 3 over this will be root of 3 minus 8x into 1 minus 2x, and this is value of k, which is equal to 3. So this implies k is equal to 3, which is our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now for B part, and B part says given that x is equal to 0.3, calculate the volume of the in centimeter cube of the cuboid. AD is given, DC is given, and AH is also given. So AD is 3, we know AD is equal to 3 centimeters, and DC is equal to what? DC is equal to, we can replace the values, and which is 18 into 0.3 over this will be 1 minus 2 into 0.3, and this will be this implies this will be equal to what? We can solve this. Square root of fraction 18 in brackets 0.3 over this will be 1 minus 2 into 0.3, and this is equal to 3 root 6 divided by 2. So this is basically a DC value. So L will be equal to what? L we can find L will be equal to 3 over, we know this is in the L is over here, 3 over 3 minus 8x this one, and 1 minus 2x. So we'll replace values, so it will be 3 over root of 3 minus 8 into 0.3 and 1 minus 2 into 0.3, and we will calculate. This will be equal to 3 over square root of bracket 3 minus 8 and 0.3 bracket close, and bracket 1 minus 2 into 0.3, and this is equal to 5 root 6 by 2. 5 root 6 by 2, we got this value also. And now we will be finding the volume. So volume is length into width into height, so it will be 3 multiplied by 3 root 6 over 2 multiplied by 5 root 6 by 2, and this will be equal to, we can find this will be 3 multiplied by fraction, which is 3 root 6 over 2, and multiply by 5 and fraction, this will be 5 root 6 over this will be 2, and this is equal to 135 by 2, which is equal to 135 by 2, and decimal value will be what? Decimal value will be 67.5, and the answer they are saying no instructions for answer, so this will be centimeter cube will be our answer. This is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 23. A dice has 8 faces, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 8. The table shows information about the probability that when the dice is rolled once, it will land on each of the possible numbers, and these are basically the probabilities and number provided. When the dice is rolled once, the probability that the dice will land on the number 5 is 0.2. So this is equal to 0.2, we can figure out. So it will be 3y minus 1 is equal to 0.2. This implies 3y is equal to 1 plus 0.2, and this implies y is equal to, this will be fraction 1 plus 0.2 and divided by 3 will be equal to 2 by 5, or we can take the decimal value as 0.4. So y value we got as 0.4. Now this y value we can find, they are saying that probability from they are saying the dice is rolled 250 times. Calculate the estimate for the number of times the dice will land on odd numbers. So we have to calculate on odd numbers. So probability for the other, like 1 2 4, we can calculate the probabilities landing 1 2 4 and 5 and 7 and 8. So what we have done, basically we are excluding these x values which are 3 and 6. So we are targeting for x values, so the remaining probability we will calculate, because we have value of y, so we will utilize that value of y, which is 0.4, and we will find the probability. So probability of what? Probability of, I will change the color so that you can understand. Probability of getting 1 2 4 5 7 and 8 will be equal to, this will be equal to what? We will add this, so it will be 1 by 2y plus this will be 0.1 plus this will be 0.05 plus 3y minus 1 plus 0.12 plus 0.03. We'll replace the value of y, which is 0.4, which we have already calculated, and by replacing values we will get this 0.4 and plus 0.1 plus 0.05 plus 3 into 0.4 minus 1 plus 0.12 plus 0.03, and this will be equal to, if we use calculator, 0.5 into 0.4 and plus 0.1 plus 0.05 plus 3 into 0.4 and bracket close, and minus 1 plus this will be 0.12 plus 0.03, and this is equal to 0.7. So we got 0.7. This is probability for getting these numbers. Now the remaining probability will be for 3 and 6. So probability for 3 and 6, we can change color. So probability for 3 or 6 will be equal to what? This will be, we will add, so 2x minus 4 plus x minus 2, and we know this is equal to 1 minus 0.7, because 0.7 we got for the others, this will be equal to 0.3. And now we can find the x value. So this we can write, this is equal to 2 and 3, so 3x. So we can write 3x minus 6 is equal to 0.3, and this will be 3x will be equal to 6 plus 0.3, which is equal to 6.3, and x will be equal to 2.1. So x value we got as 2.1. Now for probability we require odd numbers. So odd probability of odd numbers will be what? Probability for odd numbers, I'm changing color for your understanding. So of odd numbers we will check for the odd numbers, and odd numbers are which one? So it should be this one and this one and 5 and 7. So 1 by 2 y, 2x minus 4, 3x minus 1 and 0.2. So we will write this 1 by 2y plus 2x minus 4 plus 3y minus 1 and plus 0.12. And now we will be replacing values of x and y. Both values we have x value 2.1, we have y value also, which is 0.4 over here. So these two values we will replace, and this will be equal to 1 by 2 into 0.4 and plus 2 into 2.1 minus 4 and plus 3 into 0.4 minus 1 and plus 0.12, and this will be 1 over 2 into this will be 0.4 and plus in brackets 2 into 2.1 and bracket close minus 4 bracket close plus this will be 3 into 0.4 and then minus 1 and plus this will be 0.12, and this is equal to 18 over 25. 18 over 25 will be in decimal values, it will be 0.72. 0.72. This will be probability of getting odd, but we have done 250 rolls. This one dice is rolled 250 times, so our number of time, so we can find number of time landed on odd number will be equal to 250 multiplied by 0.72, and this will be equal to multiplied by 250 will be equal to 180. So it will be 180 times, which is answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this. Next comes question number 24. Find A minus B. A matrix is given and B is also provided, so we can find A minus B. A minus B will be equal to A matrix. We will copy this. This is the easier question. Minus B is 3, 2, 2 and 2, and we will subtract. This will be minus 2 minus 3 first term, minus 3 minus 2, 1 minus 2 and 4 minus 2, and this will be equal to, this will be minus 5 minus 1 minus 5, and this will be 2. This will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you got this. Now they are saying B part is 3a plus 2b. So 3a plus 2b, we can write 3a plus 2b will be equal to 3 into a, which is minus 2, 1, minus 3, 4, and plus 2 into b, and b is 3, 2, 2, and 2. And now we can add this. Basically first we will multiply, so minus 6 minus 9 and 3 and 12, this will be 3a, and 2b will be 6 4, 4, 4, and we will add them. So after adding, we will get minus 6 plus 6 minus 9 plus 4 and 3 plus 4 and 12 plus 4, and this will be resulting to 0 and minus 5, and this will be 7 and 16. So this will be our final answer, 3a plus 3b, which we have done. Now for C part, they're saying the matrix C is such that A is equal to BC, find C. So we can figure out A is equal to BC, which is given. So we need find value of C, so we'll have to get rid of this B. So we can take B inverse on this side and B inverse on this side. This will be BC, which is equal to C, because B into B inverse will be equal to 1. So we will write this, and B is what? B is given, B is equal to 3, 2, 2 and 2. This is our B. And now for B inverse, we know the formula is what? B inverse is equal to adjoint of B over B mod. So this will be our formula which we will be utilizing, and B, we can find adjoint of B will be what? We can write B inverse is equal to adjoint. We will be changing location of 3 and 2. So we will get 2, 3 and changing sign of these two. So adjoint of B over B mod will be B mod will be 3 into 2 will be 6 minus this will be 4. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 into 2 minus 2 minus 2 and 3, and this will be our B inverse. Now after finding B inverse, we have to find the C also. Basically C will be equal to B inverse multiplied by A, and B inverse we already got. We will write this 1 by 2 into 2 minus 2 minus 2 and 3, and A we already know is over here. A is what? Minus 3 minus 2 1 and minus 3 4. So we can write here minus 2 1 minus 3 and 4. We will multiply, and first row first column, and we will write it as 1 by 2 as it is, and this will be 2 into minus 2 will be minus 4, and minus 2 into minus 3 will be plus 6, and then first row second column will be 2 and minus 6, minus 8, basically 2 and minus 8, and second row first column will be 2 minus 2 into minus 2 will be 4, and 3 into minus 3 will be minus 9. So next will be second column, second row second column will be minus 2 and plus 12. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 as it is, and this will be 2 and minus 6, and this will be minus 5 and 10. So this will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you got this. Now here comes question number 25, which is circle theorem. Question diagram is not accurately drawn. A, B, C, D are 4 points on the circle. A, B, C and D. The chord AC intersects the chord BD at E. AE is equal to 5, EC is equal to Y, and D is equal to DE is equal to 15, EB is equal to X, DC is equal to 7X, and angle DEC is equal to 120. A part, find the value of X and value of Y. Show your working clearly. So we can check for the ratios. Y is basically Y ratio X. So what we can do, we can write Y over X is equal to y is this one, so y over x will be equal to 15 over 5. So we can write this is equal to 15 over 5, which implies y over x is equal to 3, and this implies y is equal to 3x. So we got this y is equal to 3x. Now we need to find basically uh, 3x. So now we can find this 7x. This is 7x. So we can we need to find x value. So if we consider this triangle in which we have angle and all basically two sides we are having, and third side in terms of x we have, so if we apply cosine rule we will get x value. There will be only one variable, so we can apply 7x square. So we can take 7x squared is equal to one side square which is 15 squared plus other side square which is 3x squared minus 2 into one side into other side into cos of angle which is 120 degrees. So this is how we can write the cosine rule, and we'll open the square. This will be 49x is equal to 15 squared will be 15 into 15 will be equal to 225. So 225 plus this will be 9x squared, and if we multiply these minus 2 multiply by 15 multiply by 3 is equal to minus 90. So we can write minus 90 cos of 120. We can write cos of 120 as it is. In next step we will be simplifying, so this will be 49x square square. Now we can write this as 90 minus 90. Okay, so what we can do, minus 90 cos of 120 will be equal to 45. So this is 45. So we'll write 49x squared minus 9x squared, and this will be minus 45x. We missed x over here basically, x, and this will be minus 225 is equal to 0. Now 49 minus 9 will be 40x squared minus 45x minus 225 is equal to 0. This will be our quadratic equation which we can solve. We can divide everything by 5, so we'll get 8x squared minus this will be 9x minus 225 divided by 5 will be equal to 45, so it is 45 is equal to 0. Now we can check for mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 8, coefficient of x is minus 9, and constant value is minus 45, and this will be 3 and minus 15 over 8. So 3x is equal to 3. Our term will be x minus 3, and second value is 8. So 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 15 over 8. So minus 15 over 8 decimal value will be minus 1.875. So we'll reject the negative value because this x value is length, so it cannot be negative. So we rejected that negative value. X is equal to 3 we have taken, and we know y is equal to 3x. We have done earlier this. Y is equal to 3x, so it will be equal to 3 into 3 which is equal to 9. So y value will be equal to 9. We were supposed to find x and y values. We are done with the both values. Hopefully you got this. Now they are saying for B part, given that area of triangle ABE is ratio area of triangle CDE is equal to 1 ratio n, find the value of n, and we know area of triangle ratio, area of triangle ABE over area of triangle CDE is equal to what? 1 over n, we can write like this. And this is side ratio. So side ratio will be what? If we take side ratio, so side of triangle ABE over side of triangle CDE, and we have to take square of this. So this will be 5 over 15 and this will be squared, and this will be equal to what? This ratio is 1 over 3 squared is equal to, this is equal to 1 over 9. So we can take this as 1 over 9. So 1 ratio n will be 1 ratio 9. So n value will be equal to 9. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 26, and question 26 says the equation of a curve C is y is equal to this, where k is a constant. The point A on C has x coordinate equal to -1, and the uh, tangent to C at A has gradient equal to -8. So this value is -8 basically. So this one, A part, show that the x coordinates of the stationary points on C satisfy the equation. This one, so first of all we will take derivative of this equation, dy over dx. We can use u into v formula. So first term as it is into derivative of the second, which is 1. So we'll write 1 plus second term as it is, and derivative of the x plus 3, and derivative of the first, it will be 2kx. So this will be the derivative. Now dy by dx at x is equal to -1, we will replace x is equal to -1. So it will be what? It will be k, and -1 squared and -2 and into 1 will be same thing. So plus this will be -1 plus 3 into 2k into -1, and we know this is given equal to -8. So we'll write it equal to -8, and further we can simplify. This will be k -2 plus 2k, minus 2k will be multiplied by -1, so we'll get plus 2k, and -6k is equal to -8. Adding the like terms, 3k minus 6k, so minus 3k is equal to -8 plus 2, which is equal to -6. So k is equal to -6 over -3, which is equal to 2. So this implies k is equal to 2. We got k is equal to 2 value. Now we will replace this in our equation basically for the stationary point. For the stationary point, k will be equal to 2. We will replace in the derivative, and k value is what? Kx squared minus 2 is this one into 1 plus, I'm just copying this derivative, and x plus 3, and we know this is equal to 0, and k is equal to 2. So 2x squared minus 2 plus 2 and into 2x into x plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x squared minus 2 plus 4x squared plus 12, x is equal to 0. So adding the like terms, so it will be 6x squared plus 12x minus 2 is equal to 0, and we can take 2 common, and this will be x 3x squared plus 6x minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2 cannot be equal to 0. This implies 3x squared plus 6x minus 1 is equal to 0, and this was the required thing which we needed to prove. Equation is done. Now we can go for the B part, and B part says write this in this. So completing square, basically we have to write. So it will be, I will rewrite the expression, and we will be taking this one. We'll get rid of this 3 first. So inside will be x squared plus 2x and minus 1. Now we can complete square, so it will be x plus 2 over 2 will be 1, so squared minus 1 squared and minus 1. By completing square we are doing this, so this will be 3 into x plus 1 squared and minus 3 into 1 squared minus 1, so this will be 3 into x plus 1 squared minus 3 minus 1, which we can write finally as minus 4. So ABC values, if we check from here, we need to find the ABC values. Integer values are a is equal to 3, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to minus 4, negative 4. So these are ABC values. Now for C part, they are saying hence find the exact x coordinate of each of the stationary point on C. Show your working clearly. So we'll take this equation which we have written, x plus 1 squared minus 4, and we'll equalize for equal to 0 as for stationary point. So x plus 1 squared is equal to 4 over 3, and we can get rid of square, so it will be plus minus root of 4 by 3, which we can write it as under basically 2 over under root 3. Now x is equal to minus 1, we will shift to the other side, so minus 1 plus minus 2 over root 3, and these will be the two values. X1 we can write as minus 1 plus 2 over root 3, and the second value x2 we can write minus 1 minus 2 over root 3. These will be the two values which we are done with. Now question number 27, and question 27 says x is directly proportional to w cube, so we can write x is directly proportional to w cube, and the second statement y is inversely proportional to root of what, root of indirectly proportional, so w, this one. Now we can take the constants, basically x, if we take a as constant, so a w cube, and b we can take for this one, and b over root of w, and we can write, basically they are saying this, y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 1 by 4, find the value of p and the value of q such that x y raised to a p. So we can write x y raised to a p is equal to q. X value, we replace x and y values, so x is a w cubed and y is multiplied by this one, b over root w is equal to q, and this one we can rewrite it as a, basically raised to the power p, we missed over here, so a and b raised to power p, and w raised to power 3 minus p by 2. From where we got this p by 2? This p power and this square root will be resulting to p by 2. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can write this side as q and w raised to the power 0, because this will be equal to 1. To compare the powers we are doing this, so this is constant q, this is also constant, so these are the constants, and we can compare w powers, and this will be 3 minus p by 2 is equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies p over 2 is equal to 3, so p is equal to 6. So p is equal to 6. This will be our answer. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also introduce this channel to your teachers, respected teachers, and recommend this channel to your class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.